Full Sports Network, presented by Ella Motors, Brandt, Bank of Pontiac, Smokehouse of Pontiac, and Beck's Hybrids. Don't forget, you can also catch other network such as his Facebook page, page, and regular top meeting. But the time and Heyworth in the in the first round
of the HOIC tournament, and the winner of that game will go to the Shirk Center the following Tuesday to take on Bob Schaefer, the senior, the star boy. For the past 3 years now, Micah Meese. Micah Meese had himself one of his best outings of the season against Tri-Valley, racking himself over 20 points in the first half alone against the Vikings in that loss. And so now we're just about to get started, and I do have a correction on that starting 5 for Heyworth. Instead of Ethan Evers being in there, it is Braden Leitch, or rather Logan Mills. So this game is underway. Heyworth wins the toss, and Heyworth will start out with possession of the basketball. Heyworth looking to get things started here. As here's a three-pointer right away going up there from Jackson Law, which is no good. Rebound going to go here to Bob Schaefer. Now here comes Braden Hayes here for EPG. Heyworth getting off to a start in which they see a missed three-point attempt right out of the gate. Micah Meese up top. He's going to put up a contested three-pointer, which is no good. And Jeremy Yoss goes up to grab the miss. Javion Maxson going to get it to Braden Hayes. Hayes driving inside, fakes. They're on the free throw line. Going to find Javion, and now Meese up top for three, no good. And the rebound is going to fall kindly into the hands of Chase Rupert. Meanwhile, here's Parker Bell in the corner. So we get it back to Rupert. Rupert running around up top. Javion guarding up close. Pass here to Nick Rapson. Now Mills. Logan Mills, that is. Chase Rupert driving inside over Schaefer, banks it up, and it's no good. Rebound going there to Micah Meese. And now Javion can transition quickly. Pull-up jumper is in and out, no good. Rebound going to fall there to Nick Rapson. Now bringing the ball back the other way here for Heyworth is Chase Rupert. Mills up top. Going to get it here to Law. Law guarded by Jeremy Yoss as of right now. Pass inside to Rapson, and he banks it up and in for the first basket of the night. And Heyworth take the lead to start out this game. Braden Hayes is going to find Micah Meese. Here's another three-pointer by the senior, no good. Once again, Micah Meese off to a cold start so far. As here's Jackson Law at the other end, blocked from behind by Jeremy Yoss. And it touches out of bounds following that brilliant hustle play by Yoss, and it's going to be out for Heyworth basketball. Lob pass in to find Rupert. And Rupert going to take it right to the rack. He misses, and Schaefer pulls in the miss. Jeremy Yoss can bring it back the other way now for EPG. Braden Hayes up top, comes off the screen, set by Yoss, tries to get it to Yoss on the pick and roll, and it was almost stolen away by Law, but Hayes recovers it mid-court, kicks it to the corner for Javion, and it's no good. 2.5 minutes into this one, Heyworth lead this one 2-0, as here's Rupert at the other end, is blocked by Meese and rebounded by Micah Meese as he takes it from end to end, puts it up, and it's no good, but a travel is going to be called. Micah Meese thought he should have been a foul called here against Heyworth. And it's a rough start here for EPG, but they're no strangers to rough starts this season. As here is a pull-up jumper there from Chase Rupert, which is no good. Meese is going to find Braden Hayes. Hayes is going to fade away, and that is good. Braden Hayes, the sophomore, is going to give EPG their first scoring of the night, and it comes 3 minutes into the game, and we're tied 2-2. And now we're going to get a double dribble violation against the Hornets. There's Chase Rupert, the 6'2 junior, trying to bring the ball up here for the Hornets. So Bob Schaefer will get this one into Javion Maxson. Braden Hayes was thinking about taking the three, doesn't. Hayes driving inside, fakes, puts it up, no good, but a foul against the Hornets, and Braden Hayes will be shooting the first 2 free throws of the night. That foul going to go against Logan Mills, his first personal, first team foul of the night. Braden Hayes, his first free throw is no good, keeping the game tied at 2-2 for the time being. It's about 3 minutes and 20 seconds into this game so far. Second free throw is good there here by Braden Hayes. He already has 3 points to his tally. And he scored all 3 of EPG's points so far here tonight, in which they lead 3-2 over to Heyworth Hornets. Jackson Law at the other end with a three-pointer, which rattles in and out. And Bob Schaefer trying to bring the ball up. Lost the ball for a second. Dishes it to Micah Meese now. Will then set it up the play. Javion Maxon on the wing. Kick to the corner for Braden Hayes. Set it down with a three-pointer. Braden Hayes now with 6 points. And EPG leads 6-2. It's a 6-0 Braden Hayes run here for the Titans. Here's Mills. Here for the Hornets. Here's Law. He's going to kick it back up top here to Rapson. Rapson driving inside. And we're going to get a foul inside against Micah Meese. And he is visibly frustrated about that. He thought he should have had a foul of similar nature at the other end of the court, but now he's going to have one called against, not him, actually, it's going to go against Braden Hayes. So now here is Rupert taking it to the rim, and he is blocked by Micah Meese, who tries to skip it forward to Jeremy Yost, but the pass is well long. And it's a turnover as Micah Meese with a very slow start, and now Ryan Kelsey getting ready to check into the game. Law in the corner. Pass it up top here to find Chase Rupert. Rupert up top here to Parker Bell. Rupert behind the back dribble. Can't quite penetrate this Titans D at the moment. Pass inside from Bell to find Rapson. Advances it back out to the three-point line. Law is thinking about it. Pass it to Rapson, who does take the three. It's no good. Rebound by Meese. He will quickly advance it down the floor, put up a three-pointer, and connect. Micah Meese with a three-pointer, and a timeout called here by Brandon Martin, the Hornets head coach, as the Titans on a 9-0 run here in this first quarter. They lead 9-2, just under 3 minutes to go here in this first quarter, and we'll be back after this word here from Bank of Pontiac. Right back with you here from the Titans Center as EPG taking on Heyworth as the Titans lead 9-2 here in this first quarter, in which started late because the JV game went to double overtime, surprisingly enough. And Heyworth did end up coming out on top with the dub. So here is Chase Rupert, who's going to get it to Jackson Law. Parker Bell is going to get it over here to Rupert, three-pointer on its way. It came up short and just grazed the front of the rim. And the offensive rebound was scrambled, but it does go the way of the Hornets. Here's a jumper from the free throw line there by Logan Mills, who puts it up and in. That's his first bucket of the night. And it's the first bucket for Heyworth in about 5 game minutes. They led 2-0 very early in this first quarter. Now they trail 9-4. Braden Hayes puts up a three-pointer, which is no good. Ryan Kelsey is in the game in place of Bob Schaefer, and Jack Hempstead in place of Jeremy Yost. Still no Chavon Maxon for EPG because of his collarbone injury that he sustained a couple weeks ago. Here's Rupert at the other end for Heyworth. That mid-range jumper is no good, and that ball is deflected out of bounds after it ricocheted off of the rim, and it was last touched by Javion Maxson, so Heyworth will get to keep it on offense for the time being. Bell inbound to Rupert. Rupert taking it right to the rack, puts it in, plus the foul. Ryan Kelsey was a little too slow defensively as Chase Rupert flew right by him to put it up and in for an and-one opportunity. As Kelsey was called for the foul, it's the second team foul against EPG, and Rupert will miss the free throw. Micah Meese hauls it in, with Javion Maxson bringing it up now for EPG. Maxson gonna get it to the wing here for Hempstead. Back up top to Meese, driving inside, puts it up and in, and it's an and one at the other end. Both teams trading and ones at the moment as Micah Meese puts it in, plus the foul. That foul gonna go against Logan Mills. That's his second personal foul already in this game. Second team foul for Heyworth. And Brandon Martin looking to his bench as we're gonna be seeing Braxton Denning for the first time here tonight, who will come in place of Logan Mills. Free throw was good by Micah Meese, which puts him up to 6 points. Braden Hayes also at 6 points for the Titans, which has them leading 12-6 currently. Denning fresh into this game. Find Rupert, who fades away, no good. Chase Rupert taking a lot of the shots here for the Hornets in this first quarter. Hasn't gotten much for them to fall. As here's Braden Hayes at the other end. Kicks it out to Javion Maxson. Wide open three-pointer is no good. Rattles in and out. Rebound gonna bounce all the way here to Denning. There's 32 seconds remaining here in this first quarter. And it's been a little dull in terms of the atmosphere here at the Titans Center. Usually it's louder than it usually is, but just been a little quiet so far here tonight. 15 seconds left to go, nothing really happening offensively. Heyworth just passing it around. As here's Rupert inside, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Meese. He has 5 seconds to get up something. Quickly advances it to Braden Hayes. The reverse is no good. Ryan Kelsey can't grab the miss. And now a foul is called with 0.1 second left to go in this first quarter. And that foul gonna go against Braxton Denning. Third team foul, so EPG pretty much just have to tip something in to end the first quarter. And Javion did not get that off in time. So he put it up as fast as he could. And that will end the first quarter here from the Titans Center. EPG leading 12-6. Braden Hayes and Micah Meese sharing the scoring at the moment with 6 each. And the Titans lead by 6 at the end of the first quarter. Welcome back to the Titans Center here in El Paso, Illinois, the home of the EPG Titans, who lead 12-6. Coming into the second quarter, you are listening live on Left Radio, and you are watching live on Ben Webster Sports YouTube. As Braden Hayes will start the second quarter here for EPG, who get the ball. And here is Hayes up top off the handoff from Meese, knocks down the three-pointer. Braden Hayes up to 9 points now. Him and Micah Meese, two pretty close friends off the court, and they are helping each other out here tonight so far. Meese with 6, Hayes with 9 in terms of individual scoring. at the other end for Heyworth. We're going to get another and one for them. This time coming from Nick Rapson. And this one going to be called against Micah Meese. This time he'll be called for the foul. This will be his first personal foul of the night. And fresh into the second quarter, meaning it is team fouls reset, so it's the first team foul of the quarter here for EPG as Rapson knocks down the and one free throw to cut the Titan lead to 6. Javion Maxson brings it up and passes it to Braden Hayes. Ryan Kelsey up top, hands it off to Hayes, who hands it off to Meese quickly. Meese driving it in, and he almost got an and one to fall, but he's fouled and doesn't make it. So Micah Meese back at the free throw line. His first free throw is good, making this a 7-point game. Micah Meese now up to 7 points with that free throw being knocked down. Meese's second free throw is good, and we'll be seeing Owen Berquist come into the game. A recent roster change for EPG saw Owen Berquist bump up one spot in the pecking order, especially with that Javon Maxson injury. But here's Chase Rupert, who's going to find Parker Bell. Bell going to kick it out here to Jackson Law. Braxton Denning, who is still in the place of Logan Mills at the moment, as we're going to get another and one here for Heyworth, as it's Chase Rupert again. That's his second and one made on the night. As that foul is going to go against Owen Berquist, who just checked into the game, and Rupert will hit the free throw. So Chase Rupert now up to 5 points. All 5 of them coming off of and one opportunities. Micah Meese passes it to Jack Hempstead, moving the ball the other way here for EPG. Ryan Kelsey up top. Gets it to Micah Meese. Meese backs up, swings it to Braden Hayes, who drives inside, kicks it out to the opposite corner, and Jack Hempstead knocks down a 3. Time, and maybe it's not a timeout. But it looks like there's a delay of game called here against Heyworth. Doesn't really amount to anything as Chase Rupert tries to take it down the other end, but he is halted. That is another foul against Owen Berquist, as we're going to get a triple change right here for EPG, as we're going to have the starting 5 back in the game. Bob Schaefer in for Ryan Kelsey, Javion Maxson into Jack Hempstead, and Jeremy Oss in for Owen Berquist. Which makes the Titan 5 on the floor. Braden Hayes, Micah Meese, Bob Schaefer, Jeremy Oss, and Javion Maxson. Here is Nick Rapson off the rebound, floats it up and in, and Heyworth. They haven't been hot on the Titans' tails, but they've kept it fairly close so far. 6-point game as Braden Hayes knocks down another triple. 12 points now for him in this first half, as he's had plenty performances so far this season in which he has had brilliant first halves. Meanwhile, at the other end for Heyworth, Chase Rupert can't get the floater to go, as here's Micah Meese, who tries a long pass to Braden Hayes, but it's deflected out of bounds by Parker Bell. And the Titans will have it on the sideline. Up by 9, winning 23-14. Over 5 minutes still remaining here in this first half. Jeremy Oss gets it to Braden Hayes. Now Micah Meese. Hayes. Javion Maxson. Up top to Meese, who puts up a 3-pointer. That's no good. Rebound by Bob Schaefer, who puts it up and in. Bob Schaefer with his first bucket of the night. And to accompany that, he has 2 so far here tonight. And he is the 3rd different scorer here for EPG. The other 2 are Micah Meese and Braden Hayes, who have carried a lot of the scoring load here tonight. quick correction. Jack Hempstead actually put in a 3, so Schaefer was the 4th different score for EPG here tonight, as there's a scramble at the other end for the basketball, which ends up out of bounds. And EPG will have it. It's turned over by the Hornets. And here is Javion Maxson for El Paso Gridley. He has an 11-4 record, 2-2 in the conference right now, as they surprisingly got the 3 seed in the IHSA tournament starting this Saturday, as Jeremy Oss misses the floater, and Heyworth quickly advances it to the other end for Jackson Law in the corner, who misses the corner 3-pointer. Bob Schaefer grabs the miss and ends up with Braden Hayes, finds Javion Maxson, Micah Meese to Braden Hayes, catch and shoot 3, cash! Braden Hayes with 15 points of the Titans' 28 total, and a timeout called here by Jackson Martin and Heyworth, as Braden Hayes is ripping them to shreds at the moment. We'll be back shortly here on Route 24 Radio. It is currently the Braden Hayes Show. So Heyworth bringing it up here from the timeout is Chase Rupert will find Jackson Law. As this is going to be a turnover. It was not loose by Braden Hayes, picked up by Hayes, who brings it back the other way, kicks it to Jeremy Yoss inside, and it's no good. Chase Rupert back at the other end for Heyworth, quickly advances it, and another and one for Chase Rupert. The 4th team foul of the quarter for EPG. This one going to go against Javion Maxson. Heyworth cut the lead to 12, as Chase Rupert has a chance to make it an 11-point game from the free throw line, and does. 8 points now for Rupert. Under 4 minutes to go here in this first half. EPG lead 28-17. As here's Braden Hayes with another 3-pointer. He is on fire at the moment. He's up to 18. Titans lead by 14. As here's Heyworth at the other end. Logan Mills is back in the game. Here's Chase Rupert with a 3-pointer, which is good. It's his first bucket, which hasn't had an and one attached to it, as he's up to 11 points on the night. Micah Meese bringing it up the other way here for EPG. He has 6 points currently. Here's Braden Hayes, finds Bob Schaefer. Hands off to Hayes. Another 3-pointer. This time it's no good, off the right side of the rim, and it bounces out of bounds, and possession will go the way of the Hornets. Currently sit at 500 with 8-8, but they've lost both of the conference games that they've played so far this year. As Jackson Law has it, but it's knocked loose and stolen by Jeremy Oss. Javion Maxson pulls up for EPG. Jumper is no good as Logan Mills crashes to the ground with the basketball in hand, and there's going to be foul against Jeremy Oss called, as that's the 5th team foul here for EPG, meaning Heyworth will be shooting free throws, and it will be Logan Mills who will be going to the free throw line for those free throws. Chance to make the deficit within 10 here for Heyworth. This first free throw by Mills is off the back iron and no good. Owen Bergquist checks back into the game in place of Braden Hayes, who has been on fire in this first half with 18 points so far. As Mills misses the second one. Offensive rebound going there to Nick Rapson, who was fouled on his way back up. And He is now going to be shooting free throws. Foul called against Bob Schaefer, his first personal, and the Titans already in the penalty, so more free throws coming here for the Hornets. First free throw was good by Rapson, as Braxton Denning checking back into the game here for the Hornets in place of Logan Mills. So it's a 10-point game now. Make that a 9-point game as the second free throw is good there by Rapson. Meese brings it back the other way for EPG. Bergquist tries to drive it inside, but he is a blocking foul going to be called on his way inside. That one going to be called against Braxton Denning, his second foul. Bob Schaefer up top off the inbound here for EPG. Gets it to Micah Meese. Meese steps back, three-pointer, no good. And the rebound goes here to Braxton Denning, and Braden Hayes will be checking back in here in just a second. Meanwhile, at the other end, here's Nick Rapson putting up a contested shot, no good. Rebound by Bob Schaefer, who will get it to Jeremy Yoss, who will then get it to Micah Meese. Under 2 minutes to go here in this first half. Titans lead 31-22. Led by an impressive 18 points from Braden Hayes and 6 points by Micah Meese as Bob Schaefer lost his dribble for just a second, dishes it to Jeremy Yoss, his mid-range jumper no good. Rebound goes here to Rapson, and that pass there from Boston Cats, who checked into the game recently, turns it over. Javion Maxson finds Micah Meese. Another substitution coming in for Heyworth here in just a second, as Parker Bell will be checking in shortly. 70 seconds left here in this first half. Titans leading by 9. Heyworth have kept it fairly close at the moment. Titans have led by as much as 14. Under a minute to go now. Javion Maxson just dribbling the ball with no real contention for it. Schaefer up top. Gets it to Bergquist. 43 seconds. Javion Maxson going to get it to Micah Meese. Meese to Yoss. Yoss to Schaefer. Schaefer has space. Tries to zip it inside to Bergquist. Unable to do so. Bergquist picks it up though. And kicks it back out to Schaefer. Meese to Maxson. Maxson to Bergquist. Schaefer's all alone on the opposite wing. And Jeremy Yoss is going to get fouled here by Boston Cats. Now Braden Hayes will be in the game here for the last 15.7 seconds. So will Parker Bell. As Bell checks in here in place of Cats. Jeremy Yoss will be the one heading to the bench for the last 15 seconds of this first half. Lobbed into Micah Meese off the inbound, and we're going to be getting a foul here pretty much right away. As Chase Rupert called for the foul. His first personal, fourth team foul of the quarter here for Heyworth. Micah Meese dribbling around. 9 seconds left. Braden Hayes, how about another three? Got it! Braden Hayes with 21 points, 1 second left. Chase Rupert puts it up, and it's no good. And Braden Hayes heads into the locker room red hot at halftime with 21 points, with that three-pointer going in right at the end of the half. And the Titans leading the Heyworth Hornets 34-22 at the break. They led by as much as 14. But they lead by 12 at halftime, as we will be back very shortly with some halftime analysis and statistics here on Route 24 Radio and Beverage Sports. We'll be back after this short break. center after that 30-second break, which was brought to you by Bank of Pontiac. And we're right back with you here for the second half here on Route 24 Radio and Ben Webster Sports, as it's Heyworth who are trailing and will look to have a much different second half. This here is Chase Rupert, who puts it up and in on the layup as he drove inside, as Chase Rupert picks up right where he left off in that first half. He's up to 13 points total for him. Here's Micah Meese putting up a three-pointer. That's no good, and he was fouled outside the three-point line, meaning he'll be shooting 3 free throws to start out this second half here. And that's not quite the way you'd want to start this second half here if you're Heyworth. Sending Micah Meese, who is as good as you get from the free throw line in the HOIC. As the EPG Titans, despite losing a key piece to this team in Jonah Funk in the offseason as he transferred over to Metamora, the Titans have done very well in filling that gap. Although Bob Schaefer hasn't been able to do what Jonah Funk did statistically, he has been very good. He has stepped up quite a bit this season as Micah Meese hits all 3 of those free throws to put the Titans up by 13, which is just one off of their largest lead of the night. Jackson Law going to get it to the corner here for Parker Bell. Rapson driving inside, tries to dish it to Bell, and it's just going to end up in a turnover here for Heyworth. And we could be getting, judging the way this game is going so far, this could be just smooth sailing here in the second half here for EPG. Here in their last home game before the HOIC tournament, they go on the road to face Tremont on Friday. That one sets up to be a thriller. Here's Micah Meese, puts it up with the left hand and puts it in, plus the foul over a much shorter Parker Bell, who stands about 5'8". Micah Meese is about 6'5". And that's always going to be a mismatch, as that foul was actually called against Chase Rupert, and Meese is 4 for 4 from the free throw line in this quarter as he hits that free throw. Titans with their largest lead of the night with 16 and lead 40-24. Micah Meese up to 14 points with those 6 quick points. Here's Jackson Law inside. He's going to be fouled, and he'll be shooting 2 free throws. Javion Maxson is going to, or no, that's Jeremy Oss who was called for his second foul. It's a Titan 5 out on the floor right now, just getting started in this second half. Is their starting 5: Brayton Hayes, Jeremy Oss, Micah Meese, Javion Maxson, and Bob Schaefer. And the 5 here for Heyworth is Jackson Law, who makes the first free throw of 2. It is him on the floor, Nick Rapson, Chase Rupert, Parker Bell, and Boston Cats. Here for Heyworth as Jackson Law goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line. That's his first 2 points of the night to decrease the Titan advantage to 14 for the time being. Meese at the other end, will skip it to Jeremy Oss. Jeremy Oss driving in. Brayton Hayes is going to be pushed around inside, and that will be a foul, which will put the Titans on the baseline. That foul going to be called against Boston Cats, his second personal, 3rd team foul of the quarter. Inbound goes to Micah Meese, who hands it off to Brayton Hayes. 3-pointer no good, as Cats rebounded it in stride, and Jackson Law looked like he was about to dunk it for a second, but he lays it up and in for his first field goal of the night. He's up to 4 points, and it's a 12-point game. 4 straight points by the Hornets as Brayton Hayes drops it up and in for EPG, which ups his total to 23 and his first bucket of the second half. About 2 minutes here into this second half, as that fadeaway there by Chase Rupert is no good. Rebound goes there to Parker Bell. Still alive here for the Hornets. Rupert inside, kicks it out to Bell. Nice find in the corner for Jackson Law, which is no good. grabs his own miss, floats it up, no good. Rebound by Schaefer. He pitches it to Micah Meese, who then finds Javion Maxson up the floor. Pull-up jumper is no good. Rebound gonna find its way here to Jackson Law of the Hornets. And now here's Chase Rupert trying to drive inside, but he's going to be fouled by Javion Maxson on the way through. That's his second personal foul, second team foul of the third quarter for EPG. About 2.5 minutes into this second half, 42-28 game. As the Hornets have had about this range of a deficit for quite some time now, as that pass inside by Boston Cats is intercepted by Schaefer. Nice find by Meese to find Brayden Hayes. The chemistry between these two is one of the best, definitely in Central Illinois, maybe some of the best chemistry in the state. This chemistry between Micah Meese and Brayden Hayes. As that is going to be stolen again. It's Brayden Hayes who finds Micah Meese. Pull-up three-pointer by the senior is no good. And the rebound is going to be pulled in there by Nick Rapson, who's whacked by Bob Schaefer on the way down. Second personal against Bob Schaefer. And the third team foul of the quarter for EPG, as we see Tyler Bell check into the game here for Heyworth. Rupert at the other end gets it to Parker Bell. Bell finds his way out of three Titans around him. Here's Micah Meese. Nice find to Jeremy Oss, who lays it up and in for two. And the Titans now lead by 18, which is their largest lead of the night. And now we're going to be seeing Ryan Kelsey check into the game for the first time in this second half, as that pull-up three-pointer is an air ball by Chase Rupert. As we're going to have another foul here against Bob Schaefer as he tried to rip the ball away from Chase Rupert. That's his third personal foul, and Ryan Kelsey was going to come in for Schaefer anyway. Nick Rapson will be heading to the bench here for the Hornets, as Logan Mills checks back into the game here for Heyworth. And a nice find to find Mills off the inbound to cut the lead to 16. 46-30 scoreline at the moment. Titans leading. Ryan Kelsey finds Jeremy Oss, lobs it inside to Micah Meese, who is whacked as he tried to go up with the shot. And Meese will be shooting 2 free throws. So that's the third foul against Logan Mills, who just checked back into the game. Nick Rapson, after a short time on the bench, will be coming back in just a few moments. Micah Meese back at the free throw line for EPG. And misses the first one. Off to the left by Meese. He has 14 points and 7 rebounds here tonight. He's 3 rebounds away from a double-double. Second free throw is good, upping his points total to 15 and upping the Titans' lead to 17. Javion Maxson defending Chase Rupert, who blows right by him and can't put it in at the rim. Ryan Kelsey pulls in the miss as Logan Mills crashed into him. That's his fourth personal foul, as he's picked up 2 quick fouls after coming up off the bench for the first time here in this second half. And now we'll be seeing Ryan Kelsey shoot some free throws, as Heyworth have breached the penalty for team fouls in a quarter. That's the 5th team foul of the quarter. Kelsey's first free throw is no good. Braxton Denning is in the game here for the Hornets, as Jack Hempstead will also be checking in here for EPG, though, as he'll be coming in for Micah Meese. Second free throw by Kelsey is good. And so now here comes Chase Rupert here of Heyworth, trailing by 18. Rapson, pass deflected, but it finds Denning. Nice pass inside to find Jackson Law, and we're going to have a jump ball, and the possession arrow is conveniently pointed the way of the Titans. So it will be their possession, as Javion Maxson will bring the ball up. 3.5 minutes left here in this third quarter. Maxson looking around. As the play still yet to be set up here. Maxson, get it to Braden Hayes. Hayes to the corner for Hempstead. He has 3 points. As Hempstead's pass to Javion Maxson taken away by Chase Rupert, who takes it to the other end and scores with the layup. Cuts the lead to 16. He has 15 here tonight. Braden Hayes, sidestep three-pointer. He's fouled, and for the second time here in this third quarter, an EPG Titan will be shooting 3 free throws, as this time Braden Hayes was fouled from beyond the arc, as that will go against Parker Bell. As he hits the first, as Braden Hayes hits the first one, he's up to 26 points now in this game. He had 21 in that first half. Second free throw is good, as Micah Meese will check in for Jeremy Yoss, as he's back in the game after a short amount of time on the bench. And the Titans have reached 50 in terms of team points, as Braden Hayes makes all 3 of them. Put his total up to 28 now here in this game. Here is Chase Rupert at the other end for EPG, or for Heyworth rather. Parker Bell. Gonna get it up top here to Braxton Denning. Rapson. Bell. Skips it up top here for Tyler Bell. Denning drives it inside, puts it up with the left, no good. Rebound by Hempstead. Skips it forward to Javion, who finds Hempstead. Hempstead three-pointer on its way, and it was a little line drive, which is habitual in terms of the way he shoots. And it came off the front of the rim. It's no good, and a foul is going to be called against Ryan Kelsey on the loose ball. And that's the 5th team foul against EPG, meaning that Braxton Denning, who was fouled on that play, will be shooting 2 free throws now here for the Hornets. First free throw is no good, as Jackson Law going to check into the game in place of Tyler Bell. Just over 2 minutes left to go here in this third quarter, as the second free throw is no good here by Denning, but it's rebounded by Rupert, who just puts up the jumper, and it's good. 17 points now here for Chase Rupert. 6 points in this second half. Javion Maxson, pull-up three-pointer by him, no good. Javion is still scoreless here tonight, as here is Parker Bell taking it to the other end and scoring here for Heyworth. And it's a 15-point game. Braden Hayes pitches it back to Ryan Kelsey, who pitches it back to Micah Meese. Meese steps back, gets it to Hayes. Hayes trying to find Kelsey inside, but he'll be fouled. And 2 more free throws coming up in just a second here for EPG, as this foul is going to be going against Nick Rapson. That's his second personal foul, and Hornets already in the penalty for team foul. So Ryan Kelsey back at the free throw line and hits the first one. Ryan Kelsey 2 for 3 from the free throw line after that free throw. He does have 1 more to shoot, and he hits it. Rapson advances it forward. And now he's driving inside, and that pass is stolen by Kelsey. Here comes Meese. to find Javion, and a nice find inside to find Hempstead, and we're gonna have a blocking foul inside. I think it was as Javion was passing it, so now he's going to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. That foul gonna go against Jackson Law. As Javion hits the first free throw, which is his first point of the night, to put the Titans up by 18. This to tie for the largest lead of the night, which is no good. So Javion will stay on 1 point for now. Denning. Get it to Rapson. Rapson driving in on Meese. Rapson turning, puts up the reverse. It's no good. And Denning tips it out of bounds as he came up from behind on Meese and Kelsey, who were both right there ready to haul in the rebound. Under a minute to go here in this third quarter. Titans leading 54-36. As it looks like it's going to be smooth sailing for the rest of this one here for EPG in their final home game before the McLean County tournament. Braden Hayes going to find Javion Maxson. Ryan Kelsey. 28 seconds left. Meese to Javion. Hempstead is wide open up top, but he decides to drive in. Kelsey just looking around, 15 seconds to go. Hayes driving it in. Maxson gonna find Meese, 10 seconds to go. 7 seconds, 6 seconds, Meese. Nice find inside to find Javion, it's no good. Meese couldn't put in the bunny, and that ball rolls out of bounds, and the clock expires as it does so. So now we head into the fourth quarter with the Titans leading 54-36, as we'll be back after a short break here on Route 24 Radio. The Titans cruising to what should be a third conference victory of the year. This point, they are up by 18, 54-36 here over the Heyworth Hornets, who will start the fourth quarter with the basketball. Chase Rupert will bring it up here for the Hornets. Parker Bell in the corner. We get it up top here to Logan Mills, who's on 4 fouls, and he's back in the game here for Heyworth. Driving inside, as that is going to be no good there from Chase Rupert, but he is fouled, and 2 free throws coming up here for number 4 of Heyworth. That foul is going to go against number 40 of EPG, Ryan Kelsey, which is his 3rd personal, and quickly picks up the Titans' first team foul of the fourth quarter. First free throw is good. Second free throw is good. And that cuts the lead to 16. But here come EPG. Their 5 on the floor is Javion Maxson, Jack Hempstead, Braden Hayes, Micah Meese, and Ryan Kelsey. Here is Ryan Kelsey up top. He finds Javion Maxson. Micah Meese puts up the 3-pointer, and it is good. Micah Meese now up to 18 points here on the night, and he's a couple rebounds away from a double-double, as he's at 8 rebounds right now. Mills. Kick it to the corner for Rapson, who drives in back toward the middle. Chase Rupert three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Ryan Kelsey. Advantage here for Javion Maxson. Jack Hempstead to Micah Meese. Meese trying to find somebody, and a wide open Javion Maxson is on the receiving end of a very good Micah Meese pass. Great vision by him there. And the Titans lead by 20 for the first time here tonight. They lead 59-38, 21-point lead. Chase Rupert going to find Nick Rapson. Rapson driving in on Javion, puts up a fadeaway, no good. Rebound by Meese. Now he's up to 9 rebounds. And now here comes Javion. Euro step to the rim. He's blocked from behind. He was also whacked, but no foul called. As Rapson brings it up the other end. And that pass is going to be stolen by Jack Hempstead, who will look to bring it back the other way. Kelsey's pass is going to be batted by Micah Meese, stolen here by Chase Rupert, who lays it up and in. And he's now up to 21 points on the night. Owen Berquist checking in here in just a few moments here for the Titans. Javion going to find Braden Hayes. Nice find for Javion inside, but he misses the layup. And his face said it all on that one. Should have made it. Three-pointer is no good at the other end there by Rapson, as we're going to have a loose ball foul called here against the Hornets. That will go against Logan Mills, who has fouled out of this game. As Parker Bell will check out, and we're going to see a new Hornet come into the game, Braden Leish. Now we're going to see Ethan Evers come in place of Logan Mills. About 3 minutes into this fourth quarter, EPG cruising. 58-40 lead. Here's Micah Meese, 18 points and 9 rebounds. Ryan Kelsey finds Braden Hayes, who finds Micah Meese. Here's Berquist driving in. Micah Meese now. Owen Berquist, guarded here by Jackson Law. Going to find Braden Hayes up top. Shifts Meese down to the corner. Hayes does find Meese, and Meese knocks down the triple. Braden Hayes and Micah Meese have combined for 49 points here tonight. Braden Hayes with 28 and Micah Meese with 21 now. As that is blocked, and Micah Meese officially has a double-double, and he'll celebrate that with another basket. He's up to 23 now. 23 points and 10 rebounds for Micah Meese as he just continues to impress this season. Titans lead by 24, which is easily their best lead of the night. Chase Rupert kicks it to Nick Rapson for a three. Good. To cut the lead to 21. Halfway through this fourth quarter, Titans lead by 21. And it's looking all the more likely with each passing second that the Titans will be picking up a third conference win here in their final home game before the conference tournament. At the other end, Braden Hayes is going to find Jack Hempstead. Now Owen Berquist. He tries to find Ryan Kelsey inside, but the pass is a little off target. That ball goes out of bounds, and now we'll see Jack Harlan come into the game here for EPG in place of Ryan Kelsey. So his night is done. There's a new sub coming in here for Heyworth, as it's Boston Cats who will come in for the final few minutes here in place of Jackson Law. Here's Ethan Evers here for Heyworth, who is trying to take it to the rim, but he's going to be fouled. Carlin was called for the foul and will be shooting 2 free throws. Is Ethan Evers as he misses the first one. .254 left to go in this one. Titans leading 64-43 as the second one is good by Evers with his first point of the night. Hayes bringing it up now for EPG. He's going to try and take it all the way himself, and he puts it in, and with that, Braden Hayes is up to 30 points on the night. Such an impressive duo, Micah Meese and Braden Hayes, as meanwhile at the other end we get a 2-point basket here from Braden Leish on a turnaround fadeaway. So here's Micah Meese to find Jack Hempstead. He finds Jack Harlan. Braden Hayes lobs it inside for Meese, and Meese unintentionally gets it out to Jack Hempstead. And now we're going to get a kick violation. Ball went out of bounds off Heyworth anyway. And we're likely going to be seeing the rest of the Titans bench coming in here in just a second. Jack Harlan pulls up with the floater. It is no good. Rebound is going to go here to Leish. Under 2 to go here in this game. Titans going to be coming away with the victory to improve their record to 12-4 on the year. As Micah Meese finds Owen Berkowitz. Kane Kerfoot will be the next Titan sub to check in. That ball went out of bounds off of the Hornets. As Nathaniel Hiles will come in, Elijah Webster will come in, and David Nelson will wait for the time being. Webster checks in for Micah Meese, Hiles checks in for Braden Hayes, so both of their nights will be done. And now I have to read off a whole bunch of new names here for Heyworth as we're getting a full lineup change. 5 substitutions, first of which being Ridge Braden, second of which being Caleb Troha, Levi Garricky, Timmy Romer, and last but certainly not least, Emmett Babb, as Elijah Webster, fresh into this game, puts it up and in, and now we're going to be seeing David Nelson. Elijah Webster showed out in the JV game with a very impressive 27-point performance. Here's Emmett Babb here for Heyworth. 3-pointer from Timmy Romer is no good. Rebound is going to go here. And that ball is going to go out of bounds. So now we will be seeing David Nelson come into the game in place of Owen Berkowitz. Now, the fun begins at the end of the game. The goal to get Braden Hayes his first bucket since the Thanksgiving tournament. And he has the ball. He's looking around. He's going to pass it here to Jack Harlan. Kane Kerfoot open for 3, and that is no good. And it's rebounded here by Nathaniel Hiles. Fades away. It's no good. Rebound. We come here to Ridge Braden. We get it to Levi Garricky. 48 seconds left to go here in this game, as it's both ends of the benches in the game for both teams right now. So here's Caleb Troha, who is going to get it here to Emmett Babb, as Heyworth will just look to run out the rest of the clock. 20 seconds remain, and they lose it. Jack Harlan now has it, and now let's see if Braden Hayes is going to get a bucket. Jack Harlan just going to take it himself, and they're not going to be happy with him for the next 5 minutes or so. 5 seconds left, 4, 3, are they going to get up one final shot? Yes, they will, but it does not go in. Emmett Babb is the one who put it up. It's no good, and that will do it. EPG improved to 12-4 on the year. Heyworth dipped to 8-9 on the year with the conclusion of this game. A dominant win in the end for EPG, led by dominant performances from Braden Hayes and Micah Meese, who both combined for 53 total points here tonight out of the Titans' 68 total as a team. We'll head through some final stats here for you, and then we'll be signing off here on Route 24 Radio and Network Sports. Mike Avis ended the game with a double-double, 23 points and 10 rebounds. Bob Schaefer ended with 2 points and 4 rebounds. Jeremy Oss ended with 2 points, no rebounds. Javion Maxson ended on 3 points, no rebounds. Braden Hayes with a staggering 30 points and no rebounds. Ryan Kelsey with 3 points and 3 rebounds for him. Jack Kepstead with 3 points, no rebounds. And Elijah Webster with 2 points and a single rebound. Meanwhile here for the Heyworth Hornets, Chase Rupert ended with 21 points. Jackson Law ended with 4 points. Nick Rapson with 12. Logan Mills with 4. And Ethan Evers with 4. So that will conclude tonight's broadcast here from the Titan Center as EPG dominate for the second, third, and fourth quarters. It was fairly close in the first, but the Titans, after a fairly slow start, pull away in the end as they win this game 68-46. My name is Ben Webster, and thank you guys so much for tuning into this game here tonight. And we will see you all for a big showdown on Friday in Tremont for EPG versus Tremont. That will be the last game the Titans play before the McLean County Tournament. We're looking forward to seeing you there, as we will see you on Friday. This is Ben Webster, and on behalf of Route 24 Radio and Ben Webster Sports YouTube, thank you all for watching/listening, and we will see you all on Friday.